Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here then welcome. Today's video is going to be yet another Glamlite collection video. Glamlite has been releasing a lot lately. I feel like I'm constantly doing Glamlite videos. Anyway, today we're going to be talking about the new Rick and Morty collection. I have the entire collection here. I did purchase the full bundle. So we're going to be going through all of this today, testing it out, seeing what we think. So I know in my last couple Glamlite videos, I did talk quite a bit about how delayed their shipping had been and how long it was taking for collections to get to me. But when they released this new Rick and Morty collection, they actually put a message on the website that said that orders were going to be shipping out immediately. So I decided to give them one more chance, and to my surprise, it actually did show up relatively quickly. Still took a few weeks, but it did ship out a couple days after I placed the order, which never ever happens with Glamlite, so I was pleasantly surprised about that. This collection is available now, and unlike the last collection, the Scooby-Doo one, it's not limited edition, I don't think. At least there was nothing about that on the website, so you should be able to still pick this up whenever you want. So let's talk about the collection. So the first item we have here is this little highlighter trio, and then we also have two lip kits, and we of course have the eyeshadow palette. And then the last item in this collection is actually something that is a first for Glamlite. So this is a setting spray, and this is the first setting spray that Glamlite has ever released. So it's kind of exciting. I'm very curious to see what this is like. And that's the whole collection. So there's not that many items in this one. Normally when Glamlite does collections like this, there's some sort of a mirror or a makeup bag or something, but there wasn't with this one. It was just those items and that's it. I'm going to be testing out all of these products today and playing around, so let's get into it. So first things first, let's take a look at the eyeshadow palette. So this is a 30 shade eyeshadow palette, which is quite a lot. The Scooby-Doo palette that they just did as well is also a bigger palette like this, so that seems to be kind of the direction that they are currently going in. But let's take a look at the inside of the palette. So this is what we have for color story here. As you can see, this is a very bright rainbow palette. There are a lot of really bright neon colors in here. There are quite a few options that you can do with this. So there are 15 shimmer shades and 15 matte shades in this palette. There's quite an array of colors in here. Obviously, being a rainbow palette, you're going to get just about every color you could need or think of. We do also have a matte black shade, which is always a nice one to throw in. And I think it's a good mix of lighter shades as well as the darker, deeper tones as well. So let's play around with this. What are we gonna do? So I think I'm kind of feeling doing a purple and green look today. So to start off, I'm gonna go with this dark green color down here. So these shades do not have any names, so I'm just going to be pointing out the colors here. And then this I'm going to just put right in my outer corner here. This is a really nice deep forest green color. I do like that. Next I'm going to take this dark purple shade here, and I'm going to just put this beside that green shade. I don't think this is the right brush for this. Let's try this brush here. Okay. Okay, that is much darker now. Okay, whoa. Okay, we're looking absolutely crazy. Try to blend that a little bit nicer. I don't typically do split colors like this on my eyes, but I don't know, I kind of wanted to try something different today, but I'm not sure how this is going really. I guess we'll see at the end. Now I want to try out one of these shades that's a bit brighter. So I'm going to take this light purple shade up in the corner here, and then we are going to add this one right in this inner part of our eye. Oh, that is pretty. So that is kind of what we have going on at the moment. I know it looks a little bit crazy. Okay, now I want to do something to kind of just blend it all together a little bit more. So I think I'm actually going to take this light lime green shade, and I'm going to just kind of use this to blend everything together up here and add a little bit more color. kind of looking like a swampy mess up there. Okay. But that green is definitely not as pigmented on the eye as I would hope. Oh, that's a little better. Okay. Maybe I just didn't have enough. Okay, this is definitely not the right color choice that I have chosen here, but you know, it's too late to turn back now. Okay, so now we have to add our shimmers, of course. I think we're gonna take this like dark green shimmer down here, and I'm gonna add this just over top of where I have that green, so just in the outer corner here. Oh my. So now we're gonna add some purple. I think I'm gonna go with the lighter purple shimmer. There is also this one down here, which looks really pretty, but I kind of want to brighten this up a little. So let's go ahead with this light purple. And I'm just gonna put this right over to, oh, okay. That is way prettier on the eye than I was expecting. It actually layers really nicely over top of those matte purples. That looks beautiful. I'm just trying to blend those purple and green shimmers into each other a little bit so they don't look so like harshly split. You know what though? I'm really not liking that green shade I used in the crease to blend everything together. So I'm gonna actually just go over it with that light purple shade again. I'm just not liking that green at all. This might make it worse, but let's just see. Okay, it's turning it into this really weird grayish looking color. I think that is a little bit better looking than that lime color, so. Okay, so for bottom lash line, we are going to mirror what we did on the top here. So I'm going back into that dark green shade, and I will just put this on the outer half of my bottom lash here. Then we're gonna go back into that purple shade and just put this on the inner half. So now for a brow bone and inner corner highlight, I kind of want to use this one up here, but also this. So I think I might use this first shade here as a brow bone highlight, and then maybe try this in the inner corner. And let's see what that looks like. So this one I'm going to go ahead and pop up here. Oh, that is pretty. Okay, and then we're gonna take this one and put this in our inner corner. This one looks kind of like an iridescent-y, like bluey purple white. It looks really interesting and really pretty, so let's see. Okay, it's not giving me a whole lot. Okay, I'm gonna try with my finger and see what that does. Okay, that's better. It just was not really picking up on the brush. That is stunning. Okay. It's kind of like an icy blue. I don't know how well you can see that, but it's like, yeah, it's like an icy blue shimmer. It is really, really pretty, but yeah, it wasn't really picking up on the brush, but going in with my finger definitely is a lot better. I kind of want to add some of this on top. Okay, it's kind of weird though when I have it on my finger. Okay, it does look more blue there, but in person it looks more on the pink side on my finger. But when I put it on my eye, it's definitely more icy blue. So I'm gonna just add a bit of this into this purple here. Oh, that is so pretty. I'm just gonna quickly add some mascara and then we will be back to finish trying out everything else. Okay, the eyes are all finished, so let's play around with the rest of the products. First, we have the highlighter trio. So this is not your typical highlighter palette, and what I mean by that is look at these shades. So there are 3 shades, obviously, it's a trio. So we have Anomaly, Cosmos, and Uncharted. So this first shade in the Shift is more of like a pinky purpley highlight. Cosmos looks kind of like goldy, maybe with a little bit of green even in there. And then Uncharted is very much blue. So I think let's do a quick little swatch of these. So here are the swatches of the highlighters. So this first one here is Anomaly. This one is Cosmos, and this one is Uncharted. All three of these are really, really pretty colors. They're definitely not like your everyday kind of highlight colors. They're definitely a little bit more out there, a little bit more adventurous, but if that's what you're into, then go for it. I myself would probably use these as eyeshadows before anything else, but for the purpose of this video, let's use one as a highlighter. So I think to go with the purple eyeshadow, I'm gonna go in with Anomaly, which is the pinky purple one. And I'm just gonna go ahead and pop this here. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that is definitely purple. If you can see that tint there. That is super pretty, but definitely not something I think I would wear really as a highlighter. But that's just me. I am a very traditional highlight girl, so this is not really my thing, but if it's yours, then that's awesome. It is pretty though. Yeah, I have no idea where I would wear this. So next we have the two lip kits here. So we have, this one is called Rick Hologram and this one is called Accelerated Time. Look, I have never watched an episode of Rick and Morty. I have no idea what it's about, anything. So I don't really get any of these references. But my boyfriend actually likes this show, so I do know that, but I know nothing about it. Anyway, so let's take a look at this Accelerated Time. This is how they are packaged. There is a lip liner and I believe a gloss. So let's give these a swatch. Okay, so here are the two lip shades here. So this one is Accelerated Time and this one is Rick Hologram. Okay. So this one is more on the like orangey side and this one is more like purpley. So I think just to stick with the theme here, we're gonna test out the purple one today. So that is this one here, the Rick Hologram. So let's try this out. So we're gonna start with the lip liner here. Lining my lips has never really been my forte. Okay, so that is the lip liner. I'm looking a little bit insane. It's quite a deep color, actually. Okay, let's pop the gloss on top and see what happens. Oh, wow. Okay. I do think the gloss is pretty. I'm not sure how I feel about the lip liner though. It's just a really deep color for me personally. I really smoothed out the lip liner with the gloss and tried to really blend it together. Because at first it was still really harsh. The lip liner was just very in your face, a very harsh line. So I did try my best to blend it all together. I think it looks okay. I don't know if this is my favorite lip combo ever. Okay, so moving on to the last product in this collection, we have the Rick and Morty setting spray. And wait until you guys see this. Look at this bottle. Like, are you kidding me? I honestly almost didn't even buy this collection until I saw this. I just felt like I just needed to have this in my life for some reason. And like I said, I've literally never even seen this show a day in my life. I know nothing about it. But like, look at this little beaker bottle. Like, are you kidding? I just needed it. Anyway, this is the Rick Dependence setting spray. Make sure we give it a shake. So like I said, this is the first time Glamlite has ever released a setting spray. So let's see. Okay. It does smell nice. That was a very harsh spray. I don't know if you saw how forceful that came out, but I feel like that was a very harsh spray. It does smell very nice though. And my face is currently drenched. So obviously I can't really give too many opinions about that at the moment because it's more of an over time product. But yeah, first impressions is just that was a harsh spray. So I wish that was maybe a little more fine and a little more smooth, but it is what it is. So that is the complete Rick and Morty and Glamlite collection. So let's talk about our final thoughts. So the eyeshadow palette, I think this is good. Like I've said before, like 30 eyeshadows to me is a lot for one palette. I typically don't ever reach for palettes this large. I do have a few in my collection this big, but not many. And the ones I do have, I almost never touch. It is just a lot of selection and a lot of colors. But I think this is a really good rainbow palette. I think if you are in search of a rainbow palette, this is definitely an affordable option and a good option. Obviously, I did a bit more of a darker color selection today, but obviously you can go bright. Like we've got the neon greens, the bright blues, the bright pinks. Like you definitely can do a bright rainbow look. I just went with a bit of the darker tones, but there's a lot of possibilities you can do with this, and I do think this is a good option if you are looking for a rainbow palette or if you just enjoy that. So now the little highlighter trio. I think this is really cute. These are really unique colors, definitely not typical highlight colors I have in my collection already. So it is nice to have something unique. But like I said, I probably won't really use this, especially as face highlighters, although this does look kind of nice now. I'm actually kind of liking it. But these are quite bold colors for me personally. You can always use highlighters as eyeshadows or whatever you want. There are no rules. Or if you just like this kind of thing, if you like more kind of out there highlight shades, then I think you would really like this. Next, we had the little lip kits. These are okay. I mean, I only tried the one, but it was okay. I feel like in every Glamlite collection I get, the lip products are always my least favorite. I don't think that Glamlite's lip products are anything special or like you need them. They're just kind of there. They're not terrible or anything. They're just not usually my favorite from Glamlite. I think they do other products much better, but still cute and nice to have the full collection. And then last but not least, we had the little setting spray. Super cute packaging and design. Like I said, I don't really have much I can say about this at the moment other than that mister. But I think I said enough about that. So that is everything. I do like this collection. I think it was really fun, even being someone that's never seen the show. I think the products are really fun, cute design. I don't think I did my best work on my eyes today, but you know, it happens. I don't think it's horrible, but I don't think I did my best by any means whatsoever. But you know, I was trying something different today. I am happy that I didn't have to wait 2 months from my order this time. That was a nice thing, so thank you. But yeah, other than that, that is everything. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed playing around with this with me. I will link the Rick and Morty collection down below if you are interested. Like I said, it is available now, and I don't believe it is limited edition. Could be wrong, but I didn't see anything about that. So you should be able to get your hands on this if you are interested. That's gonna be all from me for today. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you very soon. Bye.